Wagner, and welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. We're in Budds Creek, Maryland at Maryland International Raceway, and I got a couple $1,000s I want to give away. Are you ready to play at home? Let's meet our contestants. Evan Soda, Richboro, Pennsylvania. How you doing, Evan?
Good, how are you?
Did I say that all right?
Yeah.
Steve Logan, Oxford, North Carolina.
That is correct.
What's Oxford known for?
It's known for a city in North Carolina.
Gotcha. And Ken Herring, Tyler, Texas. Texas chassis work. We're having a good time out here in Maryland.
Good time.
Maryland International Raceway. We're excited to be here. We're going to come back again. And Paige Simpson, she brings up all the drivers. We couldn't do it without her. Now, Evan and Steve, you know, not only are you playing against each other, but you're playing against the terror of Tyler, Texas. Intimidation, any factor here or no?
No, he's going down tonight.
He's going down tonight? There you go, Evan. All right, let's meet our first driver. Good looking car.
Sure is.
Would that be 68?
65, 67, somewhere there.
How you doing, big man?
We're good.
What's your name?
Bobby Smith,
Tell me about your pony.
65 Mustang fastback, small block automatic, 351 Windsor.
Okay. Evan.
What kind of horsepower are you making?
Honestly, don't know. I say about 5.
Big Steve.
Any power adders?
None.
Ken Herring.
How much does it weigh?
3250 with me in it.
Okay.
Thanks for opening the show. You ready to make a pass for us?
Sure will.
All right, let's do this, big man.
Bam.
Here we go. Bam! Everybody knows all my catchphrases now.
Did he say that?
Yeah, I say that.
No, did he say that?
He did. He said, bam!
sweet.
Evan is locked in.
Shazam. Who said that? Wonder Woman? No? Wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Wonder Woman.
Scooby-Doo? Who was it?
Evan is locked in. Steve is locked in. And Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 10:35, Steve with the 12:88, and Evan with an 11:13.
Think about that.
How about that? The cameraman was so stuck to the track he couldn't move. What do you think now, Steve?
Yeah, I'm history.
First of our $100 passes. Good looking pony. Here we go. $100. Almost on the nose. Big Evan.
Wow.
Bam.
Well, Evan.
What was that?
That's what I got to say. I got to give it to him, you know.
There you go, Evan. Ken Herring sitting on 0. Steve sitting on 0. And Evan sitting on $100. Let's meet our next driver. One good car after another.
Yep.
How are you, buddy? Come on over here. Good looking car.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Thank you. Mark Lale.
Mark, tell me about that good looking car.
As you know, it's 55 Chevy, big block, all steel motor, 400 trans, and a 60 rear.
Evan.
Any nitrous?
Nope.
Steve.
Tell us a little bit more about the motor. How big is the big block?
It's 468, 750 carb on it. It's a good old strong motor.
It's a good old strong motor. Ken Herring.
What's it weigh again?
3,600 plus.
Ooh, all
It's
right.
heavy.
Okay, buddy. You ready to make a pass for us?
I'm ready.
Thanks for coming on. Here we go. Evan, tell me a little bit about yourself.
From Richboro, Pennsylvania, like you said. I go to Wilkes University. I'm a mechanical engineer major.
Wow.
And I work at a motorcycle shop. I sell parts.
Cool. Evan is locked in. Steve is locked in. Thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate it.
welcome.
Steve, while we're at it, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
All right, I have a gorgeous wife, 3 beautiful daughters. I got a couple dogs, they're female. And I got a turtle, I don't know how to tell, but I'd imagine that's a female too, so.
Okay. So you're surrounded by women.
Surrounded by women. You hear stuff you don't want to hear. So.
Wow.
Well, we appreciate you coming on.
And tell us about the turtle and the dog.
Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 10:55, Steve with the 10:39, and Evan, I'm not going to argue with you. You got the first one with the 12:06. All right.
Looks heavy.
Does look heavy, doesn't it? It is a heavy car.
It is heavy.
Let's see if we can get the barking man to do it again.
No. Wow.
Well, here we go, folks. $100 pass. Missing a little. Still on a decent pass, but you might be onto something here, Evan.
Damn.
An 1181. What are we doing, Evan? There you go. Give me a... The Parking Man, Evan sitting on $200. Steve and Ken sitting on 0. Let's bring up the last of our $100 passes. What's your name?
Ron Bookman.
Ron, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Tell me about that Mopar.
It's a 69 Dodge Dart, 727 torque flight, be foot braking it, 9-inch Ford, 457 gear.
Evan, what do you need to know?
Oh, and a brand new set of ET streets on the back, so.
So you're going to use half of them in the burnout?
I'm going to try.
All right. Evan.
I'll let the big doggy.
How many ponies are getting put down to the ground?
810.
Steve.
What's it weigh?
2860.
Ken Harry.
Said it had a 727 in it? Transmission?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
You want to say hello to the family?
Hello, babe. I'll do it for you. Here goes. See what happens.
All right, big man. All right, sounds good. How you doing, babe? The Barker man is already locked in?
Oh, yeah. I know my times.
I know you. Steve is locked in. And Tyler, Texas is locked in. Let's take a look at those times, folks. Ken Harry with the 975. Steve with the 931. And Evan, who I'm not going to argue with again, with the 1019. You want to be on pastime like Evan and Steve and get a shot at Ken Herring and get some cash like that, speedtv.com, or look right below me, my producer's email. Either way, we need you to be a part of the fastest game show in television history. The other way. There you go.
Takes a little power.
Yeah. He's way out of the groove. He's not in the groove at all, but maybe he wants to make his own groove. Well, here we go, folks. Out of the groove pass. Let's see what he can do. He said, I don't need no stinking groove.
You're rolling pretty good.
Yeah, he is. A 971. Bam!
Ain't gonna be no barking down here.
Boom! No barking down there. Ken Harry sitting on $100. Steve sitting on 0. And Evan in first place sitting on $200. Folks, go say hello to our sponsors, but make sure you come back. The jack is going up. We're getting into round number 2. Welcome back to Maryland International Raceway. We're getting into round number 2. That means the jack is going up to $200 a pass. Let's meet our next driver. What's your name?
Jim Wingo.
Jim. Tell me about your Chevelle.
It's a 69 Chevelle 300 sedan. Spent about a year restoring it. Updated it with a 2004 Chevy truck motor and transmission.
All right, Evan.
What truck motor and transmission is that?
It's a 6-liter, what they call it LQ4 cast iron block, a 4L80E transmission.
Big Steve.
Any idea what kind of horsepower?
Last year it was dynoed at 488 to the rear wheels.
And Ken Herring.
A lot of whistling going on when it pulled up.
D1 SC Pro Charger.
All right.
9 pounds of boost.
Perfect.
Street car.
You ready to make a pass for us?
Let's do it.
Give me a little pound. Here we go. All right, first of our $200 passes. Steve, put you right back in the thick of things. Evan, already locked in. Forget Dog the Bounty Hunter. We got our own. You don't go chasing down convicts, do you?
Nah, would be fun, but
Steve, you're locked in, Steve.
I'm in.
It sometimes brings good luck for folks.
All right.
Just gonna look a little $200 there. Why don't you hold that?
All right.
Unfortunately, you may have to hand it over, but 9 out of 10 times, it's a good luck charm.
I'll try anything.
But if it works, you got to do a little dance for us.
I might can do that.
Oh, okay. Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the 1026, Steve with an 1145, and Evan with a 1096. Don't waste all that tire. All right, first of our $200 passes. Steve's holding the money. Nice, clean-looking car. Let's see what he can do on the track. 707.
Evan.
The Barking Man, Evan, come on.
Thanks, boss.
Ken sitting on $100. Steve sitting on 0. And the man in first place, the Barking Man, sitting on $400. Evan, you're doing good, my man.
I'm having fun.
Let's meet our next drivers. Okay, we're bringing up our combo round. So you got to give me one combined time, and you only get to ask one question to one driver. And it looks like we're bringing up 2 motorcycles.
And in black.
What's your name?
Jeff Sweeney.
Jeff, how you doing, buddy?
Wonderful. How you
Thanks for
doing, sir?
coming out. Appreciate it. Jeff, tell me about your bike.
08 Suzuki, mild modifications, street bike, track bike.
All right, Jeff, what's your name?
Tim Wall.
Tim, tell me about your bike.
2005 Suzuki Hayabusa, cut seat rails, custom subframe, custom fuel cell.
All right, Jeff or Tim, Evan?
Is it Jeff on the right?
Yep.
Can you tell me more about that motor? It looks a little bit more than mild.
Are you looking at the red bike?
He's
The
talking
red bike.
That's it.
Oh,
Oh, all right. Sorry.
It's 1397.
okay. Steve, Jeff or Tim?
Jeff, do you launch it pretty regular with the front end and stay down pretty good?
It's 50-50.
Ken Herring, Jeff or Tim?
Jeff. How many times you had it at the track?
Well, let's see. Too many to count.
All right, perfect.
Who's going to win?
Whoever goes the straightest.
All right, shake hands, gentlemen. Have a good pass, safe pass.
Thanks a lot.
All right, guys. All right, Steve, I want to see you on the board, buddy. No pressure.
Yeah, this is getting ugly.
Nah, it ain't getting ugly yet. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look. Ken Herring sitting on a 1751. Steve with an 1844, and Evan with the 1889. I'd say those are all pretty good, decent times right there, Ken.
Oh, yeah. The bikes will run that. It's just the rider.
Well, we'll see a little combo round burnout. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's watch this pass on speed here. Here we go, folks. Combo round, $200. Wow, we got a race. 1850.
Good job, Steve.
Big Steve.
On the board.
No goose egg.
Thank you.
Do you do any barking or anything? Meow. Meow. Ken Herring sit on $100. Steve just joined the game with the meow with $200 and Evan on $400. Let's meet the last of our $200 passes.
Bet his name is Tony.
I bet it's Anthony.
Could be right.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Are you Anthony? Tony.
Tony.
Tony. Tony, tell me about your ride.
It's a 1980 notchback Mustang. Has a small block 392 cubic inch Windsor motor in it. C4 trans, 8.8 rear. Has exhaust system on it, so I'm running it through the mufflers.
Okay.
And it weighs 3,200 pounds with me in it.
Sounds good. Evan.
Any nitrous on it?
Smack.
Yeah, it has nitrous on it. Mild 175.
Okay. Big Steve.
How much does it weigh?
3,200 with me in it.
That's right.
Ken Herring.
Does it have a trans brake?
No.
Okay.
Foot brake.
You ready to make a pass? Give me a pound, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Last of our $200 passes. Now, I can't pull for you guys anymore now.
No more.
No more. Ken Herring. We'll take this. Ken is locked in. The dog man is locked in. Just waiting on the cat.
I'm not proud of that.
That's all right, man.
If you had that to redo over, what would you do?
I would add a little bit more bass in that.
Face.
And the cat is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 990, Steve with the 1099, and right behind him, Evan with the 1096.
You two were close.
Oh yeah, all right.
There we go. It's clean.
Yep, last of our $200 passes. Here we go, folks. Let's watch this pass exclusively on speed. But 935, Evan, the dog, the cat. How about the Panther?
No kitties, no dogs.
Boom! Ken Herring sitting on $300. Steve, you're still in the game, sitting on $200. And the man in first place, the dog, sitting on $400. Folks, it's pastime. Getting into round number 3. Don't go anywhere. The jack is going up. Say hello to our sponsors. Welcome back to Pastime. We got a good race going on. Evan, Steve, and Ken all in it. We're getting into round number 3. That means the jack is going up to $300 a pass. Are you ready to keep playing? I am, so let's do it. Chevy 2, or the Nova.
Nova 63.
Yeah. What's your name?
Sean Smith.
Sean, how you doing?
All right.
Well, tell me about your ride.
It's a 65 Nova, 400 small block, and 350 turbo train.
Okay. Evan.
How much horsepower?
Around 500.
Big Steve.
Power adders.
No.
Nothing.
Ken.
What transmission?
Turbo 350.
Okay.
You ready to make a pass?
I guess.
Wow. Thanks for coming out. All right, buddy. First of our $300 passes. The dog and Ken already locked in. Steve is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. 10:45 for Ken Herring. Steve with the 10:31, and Evan said, I'm not letting anybody get away with anything at 10:98. What do we say on Pastime, Evan, about the burnouts?
The burnouts do never lie.
Is that a Knockers bottle beside it?
Yeah. Look like it. We asked that.
He does got a bottle. I can see the bottle.
Maybe it's not on, I guess. Could you ask?
Well, here we go, folks.
He definitely didn't spray it.
He didn't spray, but he's going steady. Still going to get a nice pass. A 10.99.
That's all me.
The dog, Evan.
Good job,
Pockets
Evan.
are filling up
Give me
here.
a semi-crowd. Evan, the dog, sitting on $700. Steve sitting on $200. And in second place, Ken sitting on $300. It's the big buck time, so you both can still get in it. Let's meet our next driver. Once again, another nice, clean looking Nova.
Black.
How are you, buddy?
I'm great. How are you?
What's your name?
Michael Fox.
Tell me about your ride.
It's a 69 Nova with a small block. Weighs 3,300 pounds with me in it.
Okay, Evan.
Any nitrous for running in there?
No.
Big Steve.
Horsepower.
Dyno at about 900.
Wow.
And you got no systems in there, huh?
Dyno nitrous.
Ken.
What cylinder head's on there to make
Dark
9?
Pro 1s. 230s.
Okay.
You want to send a little shout out to anybody up?
Yes, I would. I'd like to wish my lovely wife a happy anniversary. She's in the stands.
How about the parole officer?
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming out, man. Oh, he had the Christmas tree in his arm too, right there, tattooed. That is a racing man right there. When you start getting the tattoos of the cars, look at that. The dog already locked
He did say
in.
no nitrous, right?
Yeah.
He did say no nitrous. Big Steve, the cat, is locked in, and the Puma is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 10:26. Steve saying he did say 900 horse with an 899.
No dart 230.
And Evan with a 912. All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah, you can hear it.
Last of our $300 passes. Big Daddy. Let's see what happens. A 939. Oh, the dog. The dog.
Oh, boy.
Boom! Ken Herring sitting on $300. Steve sitting on $200, and the man who is in the lead sitting on a whole $1,000. Folks, we're getting into our last pass of the night. Don't go anywhere. Say hello to our sponsors, but make sure you come back and hang out with us on Pastime. Welcome back to Pastime. We're getting to our final round of the night. That means our final pass is worth $500. Let's do a little math. Ken Herring sitting on $300. Ken, if you win this final pass, put you at $800.
Which does nothing.
Which does nothing.
Yep.
Steve, sitting at $200. Have you had a good time playing?
I have.
the cat.
I'm in the cellar.
You're in the cellar. If you win $500, put you at $700. You don't do anything. But we love you having coming on. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
The dog, Big Evan, sitting on $1,000. Basically, you've already won the whole show.
Awesome.
How do you feel?
I can't even say. I got a big smile, and that's about it.
Well, one more time for the bark, buddy. There you go. Folks, the last pass of the night, we always save a little something special for last. Let's see what we got.
Very nice 69.
You can see a few of these at Ken's shop at Texas Chassis Works. How you doing, man?
All right.
What's your name?
Steve Patterson.
Steve, thanks for coming out. Awesome looking Camaro. Tell me about it.
69 Camaro, big block Chevy, turbo 400, Dana rear. It's a conventional headed motor, 14 2-to-1 compression, pretty much about it.
All right, Evan.
What's the weight of the car?
3130 with me strapped in.
Big Steve.
Horsepower with the nitrous.
About 1100.
Ken Herring.
How many systems?
2, but I'm only shooting 1 tonight.
Okay.
Appreciate you coming out, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. All right, here we go. Last pass of the night worth $500. I've had a wonderful time hanging out with y'all out here, folks. But Steve and Evan, you guys had a great time?
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Ken locked in. The dog locked in. Big Steve locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with an 831. Steve with an 872. And Evan said he might have a little shake at the starting line of 909. Well, as we say on Pastime, the burnouts never lie. So let's see what a 1100 horsepower burnout can do. Yeah. There we go. Last pass. Woo. Kind of just sunk down and fired into it. 952. Oh, big man.
Call him like I see him.
You call him like I see him. Boom. Ken and Steve, you got to hand over the cash. One more time, Evan, for the folks at home. Arr. Folks, it's Pastime. Name the time when the cash is that easy. From Maryland International Raceway for speed. We'll see you next time.